All right, it is after the holidays. Today is January 3rd. So Happy New Year to you. Hope you had a great holiday season. I took what I feel is some well-deserved time off. Hopefully you're okay with that. It's by the time I post this, it'll be well after the new year. So anyway, we're getting back to work on Kermit, the 72 Ford F100 custom cab, or sport custom, I should say. Continuing on with the exhaust. I'm looking around because I bought, oh, it's right there. I bought what I need in order to, I don't know if this will even show on camera. Basically what this is a steel rod. I need this so that I can bend it into shape so that I can take it to the muffler shop and have them custom bend some tube. I'm using my GoPro today so that I can get you guys up under there. Hopefully that will get some better footage for you guys. With my big camera, I just can't get under there. The lighting's not great, so I'm going to set up some additional lighting. Basically, I'm upping my game. And if you notice, I have a new microphone here as well. So got some presents for Christmas, so hopefully that improves the quality of the video content that I can produce for you guys. Enough said, let's get under the truck, look at the exhaust and what we need to do to get some custom pipe made for this. This is the driver's side header, and as you can see, if I come straight out of that, should have brought a longer level with me, but if I come straight out of that, it goes right into the transmission cross member. So what I've got to do is try to come up through this space right here. We have the emergency cable coming up through here. If I can get this light over here so you can see what I'm talking about. And this right here is the speedometer cable. So, and then we've got fuel, we've got brakes. So we don't want to get too close to the boxed edge or the frame, the C channel of the frame. On this side, on the passenger side, there's plenty of room, lots and lots of room, because that's where it originally ran. It's over here, but it went into a collector tube and then a single pipe out the back. What I plan to do is take this rod and bend it so that it follows the bottom edge of where I want the pipe to be. But I've got to come out flat and then rise up and then come straight out like that. All right, so hopefully you guys can see this. I don't have a screen on the front of my GoPro. It's only on the back side, and that's pointing straight at the ground almost. But basically what I've done is I've taken this rod and I've bent it. You can see there's two bends in that. And what I did is I came out level from the header for almost 4 inches. And then that's when I bent up to get up and over. And then I had to bend back down once I got past the cross member. As long as I have, tubing out to about here, I have plenty of extra pipe, other pipe to get me where I need to go for the rest of it. So here's what we ended up with. The one with the sticker is the passenger side, and the driver's side is this one here. You can see that this one has a little more pronounced drop to it, which would actually be rise, because it would go the other direction. But anyway, I can keep those straight that way, and I know which ones straight, they're bent. Get it? That's hilarious. Anyway, I got to take these to a custom muffler place, a muffler shop, have them bend up some pipe for me, and then we can get back to the actual install of the exhaust. I appreciate you getting me in here on walk-in
more or less
business.
Today, to be honest with you, so.
Yeah, cool. I'm glad I caught you then before you bailed.
Yeah. Okay.
So on this end,
There's one.
put
you
the
favor one of these more than the other, or
well, there's one for each side.
oh, left and right.
So, yeah.
Okay.
But so if you could match them pretty darn close, but this should be the end of the flare. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I might need to come this way a little bit more or whatever. Yeah, there you go. Get your fingers in there, yikes.
It would be the first time.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Hydraulics are no joke.
Yeah. Most of the time you just catch a glove in there or something.
Yeah. Wakes you up. Be like, whoa, that was close. Yeah, I could have never done that at the shop. I was debating on like taking a cutoff wheel and slicing a wedge out of it, bend it, and then weld it. And I was just like, you know what? Let's do this one piece right.
This might be a hair too much. How?
So if it is too much, then just shorten this bend by just a hair.
Okay.
And then
let's see how this.
I can hack it well enough to make it work at the shop, you know. One of them is a little more.
Less.
Yeah, I was gonna say one's a little more pronounced than the other.
It's probably, I don't know. Well, you can see it a couple of degrees.
Yep, that'll be all right. So just shorten this one by just a smidge, then.
Okay, so
make
bring
this
the bend.
be your
Okay.
That like right there's the bend for the other.
So you're saying a little early?
Yep. So like put the pivot right there. Okay. Maybe even just a little bit more that way. Just like, oh, this way is what I was thinking. Yep. So the pivot's like right there.
Okay.
Yep, that'll work. Right there's perfect. Looking down this, as straight as could be. So now if you hold this at the bottom here, so like right along the bottom of the profile is what I needed. Oh, except it would be this end. Sorry.
Okay.
Because it goes up and over the cross member. Yep, I can make that work. So if you'll flare that end for me, and then we'll do one more. It's going to be awesome.
Maybe you just want this. See how that looks?
Yep, so this would be the
This
bottom.
is the bottom?
Yep. Holy crap, look at that.
That one's a little better.
That one is dead on. That's money right there.
Nice.
Easy money.
Get you flared out.
Oh my gosh. I would have been all day messing with this stupid stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll tell you what. That was a really cool experience. This dude, Taylor, is a class act, man. He dropped everything and got right on this tiny little job when I walked in the door. He just kind of dropped everything and said, let me just take care of that real fast for you. He has earned a sticker on the shop fridge. But yeah, Taylor, he's a class act. If you're in Utah and need exhaust work, I highly recommend Taylor. What is it? Taylor Made Custom Exhaust. They're in Bluffdale in Salt Lake County, so the south end of the valley there. But told him I'd give him a good shout out. We sat there and talked for, I don't know, a good 10, 15 minutes after about different projects we have going on and that sort of thing. He's coming into his slow season, so he's kind of winding down a little bit, but he busies himself with some pretty cool stuff. I don't know if he's into making a YouTube channel or not, but he has the personality that he could pull it off if he really wanted to. But anyway, thank you. Really do appreciate it. With that, let's get this thing in place. I'm going to tack it up from the front to the back, and then I'll pull it off and do the full weld off the truck and then do the install. So. That's not so bad for a first go. This was going to be my practice one, but I guess I'm proud enough of it that I'm showing it off. I put Sharpie marks on there. You can see it right there and right there. And then I also drew a line across to make sure that it hadn't shifted out or in from where I had it set in there. And then for this one out here, you can see I kind of did the exact same thing. There's a line on there for alignment, another line over here for alignment, and then I drew around it as far as I could on the truck so that I knew how far to put it inside here. I just need to get that aligned. It must be this way, that. Get that tacked in, weld it all the way around it, and then we'll get this installed in the truck and mocked up for the next run. It goes out there and out the side of the truck. This is the passenger side. Well, I'm not going to say that I'm stacking dimes, but what I am stacking is every single denomination of coin from all around the world. I'm not terribly disappointed. This is my first one. Up close, it's a little uglier on that side than the other side. But I'm not afraid to show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. Not bad for my first exhaust welding job. I do say so myself. So here's the part of the story I didn't tell you earlier. When I was mocking that up before I welded it, I pulled on the pipes and the muffler fell out and smacked me in the face right here, as you can see. I feel like I've gotten a bar fight and a dude hit me in the face with a pipe. Who brings a muffler to a bar fight? That's all I want to know. Seriously though, I feel pretty stupid. But I'm here to share the good, the bad, and the ugly. This is definitely the ugly at this point. And this is the medium. It's not ugly, it's not amazing, but at least this piece is done. So I'm going to get this thing loaded up in there, get a couple of the bolts started on it so it's still kind of loose and I can manipulate it a little bit. And then I should be able to mock up the remainder pieces, get those marked as well. And then I'm going to just weld the whole thing in, well, take it out, weld it all together, and then we'll just throw it in all in one piece. It only goes up and over that first cross member of the transmission. Everything else, it's down below. And we're dumping it just in front of the rear tires. So that said, this should be easy. This is stupid. Dang it. Dang it. Well, that's enough fun for one night. I got the passenger side all welded up. It's not mounted yet, but my face hurts. I just tried to whistle along to the music and I can't even whistle. It's all swollen up. It feels freaking awesome. Anyway, that's it for tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow night.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago.
Well, the exhaust is done. This is a dirty job. I have no idea what my face looks like right now. I'm sure it's a wreck. A little gun shy after getting hit in the face with a muffler, not gonna lie. I went and bought me a face shield. Basically, it's a grinding shield. I've been wearing that when I'm grinding, when I'm up under the truck, with anything that could fall on my face. That hurt, not gonna lie. That hurt quite a bit. I don't think I'm gonna lose my tooth. It was swollen and not where it should be, so I was concerned about that. But I think I'm okay. As far as the exhaust goes, I got both of them out. They dump to the sides in front of the rear wheels, about 18, 19 inches in front of the wheel, which essentially is about halfway between the cab and the wheel. So in that empty space is where it dumps to the side. Can't wait to hear what this thing sounds like. It's super late at night right now, so I can't fire it up right now, but I want to get this video edited and uploaded to you guys. I'm out of town this weekend and next weekend. This weekend for a family event, next weekend for business. So don't have time to kind of lollygag around and whatnot. I got to get things done. Got to get a video for you guys. You're welcome. So speaking of that, go down there and like this video. That helps me out a lot. The algorithm just doesn't push things out unless it senses that people like the content. So I would appreciate that. Means the world to me. There's also going to be links down below. Those are Amazon affiliate links. It doesn't cost you anything extra. But clicking on those links and making a purchase, Amazon gives me a small kickback. Like I said, it doesn't cost you anything extra for that. Appreciate all the support. There's a merch link down below as well if you feel so inclined. I need to kind of freshen that up a little bit, so I'm going to be working on that. Coming up on the 72 Kermit, the F100, we're going to be doing a heater core, carrier bearing, and rear diff oil change, just making sure that that's healthy and ready to go. We still need to do wheel bearings all the way around and double check brake pads, etc. The brakes feel fantastic to me. Rig says that they feel kind of funny to him, but they're strong. The pedal just has to travel quite a ways down before it actually grabs. So I'll do a once over on the brakes and make sure that brakes are healthy for him. Also need to put on the hood. That's yet to be done as well. Oh, and the interior. These videos are coming up as well, so I'm going to be doing repair / updating on both the dash pad and the bezel. The plastic is so well, it's not see-through, so I'm going to try to polish that up and see, but I got to dismantle the whole thing, and I got to keep moving forward. We're also going to be doing a Poppy's patina on this. I can't remember if Rig got gloss, satin. I doubt he went flat. He didn't seem like he was excited about that. So maybe he went satin, maybe he went gloss. I don't know. But we got to get this thing cleaned. It's freezing cold outside. We got our first real snow of the winter today, all day long. But enough with the weather report. This is Troy, Troy's Garage. Kermit DeFord, 72 F100, and working on some other stuff too coming up. But I got to get this one done because it's in the way. I got to get it out of the shop. Also on the 08 Corolla, I've got to do some fuel maintenance on that. The O-rings on the fuel, on the fuel injectors are leaking, and it makes it smell like there's an exhaust leak, but there's not an exhaust leak. So I'm going to be doing a short on that one, as well as a long form video on that one, to just kind of drum up some new subscribers, hopefully. So share my content with your friends. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you guys in a future video.